everybody, this is Anna Michelson from AnnaMichelson.com, and today I am talking from downtown Beersheba. Even though the lockdown is still on till Sunday night, but we had an appointment, me and my son, and so we had to go, and here we are. You can see the beautiful fountains we have over here. Hope you can hear me over the noise of the fountains, but I'm actually enjoying it. I kind of feel like I'm in Paris or something, just because I'm out of Rehovot, which is my hometown. And today, as we were driving here, which is like an hour-long drive from where I live, me and my son were sitting there and we were reminiscing about when we went to Disney World and a family trip that we took on a vacation someplace else. And it occurred to me that one of the really important things about relationships is having joint experiences. And these joint experiences don't always necessarily have to be really, really good ones, although it certainly helps and it doesn't hurt to have really good joint experiences, common experiences. But even the times that things went wrong and we dealt with it together, we could now sit back and laugh about it. And I know that very often I have photo albums of each year of the past, I don't know, I guess 10 years or so. And one of the things that me and my kids love to do on the Sabbath, and we can't be on our computers, we can't be on any technology because I had to keep the Sabbath and I don't look at that stuff on the Sabbath. We take out the photo albums and we start talking, oh yeah, that's that hike that we took. Oh yeah, that's when we went over to that place. Yeah, that's that person's birthday party. And we have this commonality between us, which is the joint experiences. Now, when you're going out with someone during the dating period, very often you have those joint experiences. Oh yes, we went to that restaurant. Yes, we went to that restaurant. We went to walk in that park. And then somehow you get married. I've talked about this before, but I really think this is important, so I'm stressing it. You get married, and then suddenly you're at work, they're at work. Your joint experience is an hour in the evening or 2 hours in the evening when you come home after you both, relax a little bit before you go to bed. And that's it. And it doesn't make for any real growth over there, which is why people really have to take the time out and make a point of going out and sharing things together, sharing experiences, not things, but experiences. Be it taking, remembering that you take walks every night or going on a different path each time, or a special garden that you both love to go to a special restaurant you both really enjoy, or going on, holidays and trips and whatever. It always, made me laugh when my kids were young and I was home with the kids. So I was there full time, and they didn't need me there with them full time, but the fact that I was there and they could come and ask me questions anytime they wanted or ask me for something made all the difference. And I asked every single one of my kids separately. I said, would you have preferred it had I had a 9-to-5 job and your father had a 9-to-5 job? This is why we were still married. And we both earn lots of money, and then every year for 2 weeks we go out on this great trip together, a holiday somewhere to some foreign country, and those were like our 2 years of quality time. And during the rest of the year it was like, those 2-3 hours after you come up from school, we go home from work, and we have dinner or whatever, talk a little bit, you do your homework, we go do whatever we're doing, we go home. Every single one of them said without any hesitation, we would much rather have had you home with us. And even if it was just taking us to the park, taking us to the swimming pool, taking us to the zoo, those are the experiences that we really love to have with it, and that we love to have it on a constant basis, not just once every 2 weeks out of every year of quality time. So I think the same thing goes for partners' relationship. If you don't make that the time to have the constant common experiences, you tend to lose touch. And I was listening to someone called Esther Pearl the other day, and what she said was actually even more interesting. She said it's not just going to have the same common experiences, but tied to create new experiences to go to do together, new things that you don't get bored. You constantly have something new to look forward to and new to discuss afterwards and talk about. And half of it is the planning. I remember when I was younger and my parents used to go on vacations with all of us, we would spend like a month planning out what we're going to do, what we're going to take, how we're going to do it, which car are we going to drive, because we used to take these trips all along across country, and we were younger, it would be like shorter trips like to Florida or to Pennsylvania. And as we got older, we did 2 trips all the way along the coast and on the other direction, also going through to cross country. Both of them were like 3 weeks long. And half of it was anticipation, and then the other half of it, a third of it was anticipation, A third of it was actually going out and doing it. And even though we had fights on the way and everything, I recently read a diary that I wrote during one of those trips, and it was like every other page was Mommy and Daddy had a fight. Mommy and Barty had a fight. Mommy and Mayor had a fight. Daddy and Mayor had a fight. Barty and Mommy had a fight. I was always the one who was quiet and didn't do very much and said it was my fault because we already went through that yesterday. But still, I have warm memories. All those fights are not what I remember. I mean, it's what I wrote down in my diary, but it's not what I remember. I remember the warm memories. And now I look through the photo albums that we took pictures, because pictures are a great thing. It helps you reminisce and it helps you remember all the little details. We sit there and I show my kids, that's when we went there, that's when we went there, that's when we went there. My kids love looking at it. And when we were younger, we loved to look at it with my parents. So there's like three parts to this, which is one part the planning, one part the doing, and one part looking at the pictures and reminiscing afterwards. Now, when my kids were younger, every single week I would go out with them for a fall afternoon. I would take them out from school early, it didn't bother me, and we would go someplace or other just to spend time together, to have a good time. And that's once a week, and once a week is great. If you do more than that's even better. But once a week, that means 52 times a year you're going out and having a great time with your kids and having experiences. If you do it 52 times a year with your spouse, it means that there's 52 times a year that you're going out and having a good time with your spouse, making new experiences, revisiting old experiences, enjoying yourselves together, and building that bond that is so important for the long haul. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Have a great Sabbath. And next week, hopefully, lockdown's over and I'll be able to go more often to other places. Looking forward to that. Remember, I'm here to make the whole world happy, 1% at a time, start with myself. And as I do, it ripples out slowly to everyone around. And to keep as many couples as happily married as possible. Have a great day from optiontoheal.com.